I'm
It's all good.
recording now. And welcome. Hello.
Hello,
Hello there.
General Kenobi.
Yep. Anyways, hello. So, I'm recording these out of order. I'm not going to I'm posting these like just in the consequential order of when these happen for the purposes of each character. Right now, I'm recording this late January. So, I'm not, we'll see how this goes.
Yay! I'm gonna die.
Well,
Fact that you're not disagreeing.
let's get started. So, from the path of Ermog, after the party decided to split up for a divide and conquer part, Armin Valoran began to make his way to Alverton in hopes of talking and assessing the character of one Governess Zari Weary. Now, Armin,
Yes.
roll me another D100.
Oh boy. 88.
Okay, so as you're traveling along the way, that's good, by the way. Uh, As you make camp one night, about a week and a half, you get a message from your Goliath friend. However, with your past perception, you notice someone approaching, not maliciously. You hear the wheels of a cart move. It's about sunset. Actually, no, my bad. You'll get the message later. And right now, currently, it's sunset. As you hear carts approaching, where you are making camp, just a singular cart.
He's going to he's gonna attempt to hide.
Roll stealth.
26.
You do so. As you just see just a merchant's like a trader's caravan with two horses pulling it. Looks to be like standard type horses with just a middle-aged man just riding the cart. It's
Does
a
it
closed
look
type cart.
like it's a closed top cart? Okay.
Yep.
So he sees this person on a cart. Does it look like okay, you said it's closed, right? So we can't see anything in the back of it?
No.
Okay. Just gonna keep an eye on this guy for a moment.
He doesn't seem to be malicious. Your passive insight just he's a trader. He looks like he's like, just long hard day. Looks like he's coming from somewhere.
Hey. Is he like stopping at the camp?
No, he's pushing forward. He's not really curious. He like the most you see, he looks at the camp and thinks it's kind of little. He just takes a double take, like, oh, yeah, must be around. Oh well, doesn't really think much of it. Do
Armin
you?
is going to what is
Oh,
that? Oh,
go
you
ahead.
were you about to ask?
I was gonna ask what you're gonna do.
Armin is going to Armin's gonna walk out eating some rations, holding his like eating some rations, holding his bow, making it seem like he couldn't find anything during a hunt.
He just nods, just waves in acknowledgement. Just just like it's not like a overly friendly wave, just like a courtesy nod and wave, almost like a finger salute. Hail, traveler.
Hello, trader.
Yeah, just coming back from a supply run to a little chapel down the ways.
A chapel.
Ah, not surprised you don't know about. It's a little hole in the wall. That's just a place for people to pray, pray and seek guidance. Good folk doing some good work. Just dropped off some things for them. He's not lying.
Is it a human man or
Yeah, he's human. Like he's
okay?
generic human, like villager human.
What is a church doing out here in the middle of? Looks around the forest paths. Nowhere.
A lot of the clergy's down in. You're not from around here, are you?
Returning after a long trip.
Ah, where are you from originally, lad? He actually stops for a little bit, just catching his breath, giving the horse a little bit of break. Still has cart, but
What did he ask originally?
like he's like, where'd you come from originally, lad? Where did you travel from?
I'm originally from here, but I did much traveling of the rest of Ashana. Call it a personal journey.
Surprise! Not a lot of people leave Orrington.
Well, there is not much for me here. I'm here on business.
Oh well, I won't pry. Strange, but and now I need to roll persuasion, see if he'll say anything about the chapel.
Fair enough. That is an 18.
Well, I guess you might have been from some of the smaller areas. Most of the clergies there not be for worshippers. More, it's more there for the clerics and paladins of their respective orders. They serve more as bases and outposts is more for guard-like folk. Uh Here, these there's a few of these chapels located in the forests in these areas. They're just for the common folk. Pray to their gods, wish for good harvest, pray for good health. Just plays for folk to seek some guidance.
Hmm, hmm, respectable. Where are you heading now?
Oh, back home. I'm heading back to Constant.
Where is Armin on the map, by the way?
Like right here-ish.
Oh, it is a bit out of his way. I see. Well, good luck to you then. I'm heading my own way. I would, I would pay for a ride, but it is unfortunately not on the way where I need to go.
Oh, just as well. Besides, I don't. I live more on the outskirts. Take care, traveler. Yeah.
Take care.
And with that, the horse continues onward. If anyone knows you're sleeping, you are awoken to that message. However, I need you to make me a perception check. By the way, I'm just gonna say that 88
17.
just yeah, that definitely affected stuff for this guy.
17?
As you hear Roderick's message, you smell fire in the distance. The aroma of smoke.
Where is it coming from? Or where does it
It
smell like it's coming from?
where the traveler, where the wanderer, where the merchant and trader had come from, actually.
Had come from. Okay.
Not where they went, where they came from.
Yeah. I want to use pass without trace. I'm going to try and actually no, I don't want to. I don't want last time. So I'm gonna try and approach stealthily, see what's going on.
Roll stealth.
29.
As you approach,
If
going through the brush forest, I'll see you'll get there in no time due to the fact that you're a ranger. And what's your flavor terrain?
it's not favorite trait, I have deft explorer, not natural explorer,
Mm-hmm.
so it's more of like it's like a combination of like natural and city type like expertise. So technically there is not a favored terrain with the
Fair enough.
deft
Either
explorer.
way, with what you are, I'll say it will take you not as long. You get there within 15 minutes. As you approach stealthily, you see several orcs wearing Uthian like armor setting the fire to a wooden chapel, a decent sized structure, yet modest in its design, and you see in the center, watching it burn, a hooded figure in black armor. I would say they're more of a 5'10", 5'11" person. You roll me a perception check to see, depending on how I want to describe this to you.
Oh god. 22.
22. You notice that there are the edgings of horns in the hood, akin to like a tiefling or a type of fiend. Their armor is well made, though definitely rough and tumbled from hardship. You can't really see their face as they are facing the burning chapel. You don't hear any screams, but you do smell elements of burnt rubber.
Burnt rubber?
Like burnt rubber.
Interesting smell. Okay.
Hmm.
He's going to continue just looking. He's not going to He's not gonna make his presence known, but he will try and like keep a bit of a distance, but try to listen in and see if there is anything being said or conversation being passed.
What languages does Narman speak?
I can probably assume. Okay, he does not speak Orcish, unfortunately. If they are talking Orcish, he speaks Abyssal, Common, Draconic, Elven, Giant, Infernal, Primordial, and Sylvan.
So not orc.
Not Orc, unfortunately.
You can roll that perception. You hear
18.
them speaking, but unfortunately it's in a language that Armin does not recognize.
I kind of figured.
Verotica. Stoma. Sora. The hooded figure nods to them and they just begin to open up some crates and some other forms. Looks like elements of food, elements of basic supplies that would be enough for rationing a camp or, like, a building of this size. So I'm going to spoil this for you. The 88, if you had rolled below 50, that merchant would have been heading towards the chapel.
Oh fuck!
He wasn't. He was heading away. So good news. You saved a man's life.
I saved the guy's life. That being said, some people probably did die.
Yeah, you just smell, again, like I said, you smell burnt rubber. So what does Armin do? They seem to be opening supplies. The hooded figure just watching the chapel burn.
What do I want to do? How many orcs are there?
I would say, like, right now, 4 that you can see at least.
Can I roll a perception check to see if there is any more, just in case?
You certainly may.
22.
As far as you can tell, there is no other orcs in the general area.
Okay. there's 4 orcs, and I know who's underneath that
You have
that
an idea?
row. I have an idea. The is the hooded figure speaking at all? Does he hear them speak at all?
They hear them speak Orcish, that person. It's a feminine voice. Definitely a feminine voice.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna pull out my bow. I'm going to. Is there a map at all, or is this gonna be more theater of the mind?
Theater of the mind.
How far away are these orcs from Armin currently hiding in hiding?
I would say within 55, 60 feet.
Far does Hunter's Mark reach? It is 90 feet. Okay. Give me 1 sec, because I want to think about how I want to go about this.
You'll have a minute.
Because he did hear Roderick's messages.
All right, what you gonna do?
He pulls out his bow, and he's about to aim, but he thinks about the messages that Roderick sent, that she's waiting for him, and that Ludok is aiding her.
Speaking
Do
of,
these
I need you to roll me a history check on that name that Roderick sent you.
which name?
The one called Hera. And I need to roll a disadvantage.
Soft 20 for at disadvantage.
You kind of remember hearing that name on that day. Back when you had ran from Orrington, when the flames had started, you heard that name being called out by some people. Those cries didn't last long. You remember them screaming for a Hera. Hera.
He realizes what this is. For now, he's going to put his bow away. He's going to, right now, he's actually going to leave. He's not going to fight yet. He's not going to fight.
Okay.
But he's also not going to run in blindly, try to talk, because he gets the feeling that it's not a welcome, especially with Roderick's warning.
Okay. As you go back to your camp, I need you to make me a wisdom saving throw.
21?
With the minus assist, no. Armin's unaware of anything that's happening, as this is the first time you have actually rolled for this. How light or heavy is a sleeper, is Armin?
He has had to live on his own for quite some time. He has had to keep his guard up even when he is asleep.
Alright, as you're sleeping, you are suddenly awoken as you hear footsteps begin to surround you. As you pull yourself up, you see those 4 orcs trying to enter your camp crouched down.
He's he's gonna get up. He's gonna look around. I want to make a perception, see if there's anyone else that might be nearby.
You can do so on your turn because we're rolling initiative.
Oh. Okay.
Because, yeah, when they saw you were up, they're just going to try and charge you.
16 for Armin.
Okay. Your dex is definitely
14,
higher.
15, and 16.
You're going first.
How far away are they?
They're within, I would say, 30 feet of you. They're on all four sides, so...
Okay. I actually want to be a little bit smart about this because if they are there, that means that she might be there too.
She might be nearby, yes.
She might be nearby. I want to keep my cards a little bit closer to my chest to start. I'm actually going to pull out my bow. I'm going to hunter's mark one of them, and I'm going to take a shot at him.
Okay.
That's a 15.
That just misses.
Okay.
As it pinks off one of the orcs' shield. But by the way, the orcs are wielding spears and shields. Again, very like aesthetic.
Okay. Second attack. That is a 25.
That one will hit.
He takes 13 damage.
13. All right,
yeah.
That hits him. We'll call that orc number 1.
All right. So they're kind of surrounding him. Alex?
Yeah, they are surrounding him.
Okay.
All right. So I'm not going to sugarcoat this. This is a DC 11. It is very unlikely you're going to fail this. That being said, roll wisdom saving throw. This is not a charm effect.
24.
They try to command you to grovel. You do not listen. Alrighty, second orc's going to go. He's going to charge up to you. And he's going to bonus action spiritual weapon.
Oh, he's a cleric.
Yep, these guys have some magic.
Oh, lovely.
That is a... Yeah, that's gonna miss you. And then he's gonna attack with his spear. That is a natural 20.
Ooh.
This is actually gonna hurt.
Was he in melee when he spiritual weaponed me?
Yes.
Can I, because I actually have this. I want to use my reaction to attack him. Actually, with wait, was this the one that I first shot at?
No, this is a new guy.
Okay, then I'm actually gonna wait.
Okay, well, let me roll the damage because this is a critical. Ooh. 13. 28 points of damage.
28. Jesus.
Yeah, these guys hurt. Second attack. Nope, that was yeah, the second attack. 22 to hit you.
Now that hits.
Okay. 12 points of damage.
Yep.
Okay, third guy is going to try and make you roll another wisdom saving throw. You
14.
pass. Even with disadvantage, you would have passed. Command, drop, trying to make you drop the bow, but you ignore them. All right, and then finally, fourth guy is going to try and spiritual weapon as well. That is a 19 to hit you.
That hits. Which was the one that I did shoot at?
The first one.
The I
Wait,
thought you
which one
said the
didn't
first
shoot?
one.
The first one's the one you shot at. The rest you haven't.
Okay. Okay. Third one. What does he do?
It was spiritual weapon. You take 2 damage, mister.
Awesome.
Alrighty. Alright. First. Alright, well, Dice Gods give us Dice Gods take. That's in that one. I assume Armin does not want to take out the chain blades?
No, not yet. But I can attack with. I do have claws that I can attack with.
Are you raging?
I'm going to rage on my next turn. Yes.
I can't. Okay. I'm gonna say you use the bow like a melee weapon, knocking the spear out by tapping his wrist.
Okay. That works. So he is currently disarmed of his spear.
Yes, he'll take his next action to pick it up, and that'll be his turn. So he lost his other attack. That's how I'm gonna flavor that.
Fair enough. All right. Next.
All right, it is top of the round. It is your turn.
Okay. Shouldn't have gotten in melee range with me, bud. I'm actually going to bonus action rage. As he brings out his steel claws, and I'm going to make my attacks against this guy. That is a 22.
That hits.
Takes 12 slashing damage.
This is the guy who this is one you've already hit, or is this which one is this?
This is the first one. The one that just I'll do the one that first came up and hit me with a spear.
Okay, so the one that nat 20 on you. Okay.
Yeah. Second attack. That ooh.
Well, hey, thanks God's giveth.
Ooh, and Claw Slayer procs on this. He takes 16. Wait, there is I have to roll an additional d6 for his claws. I forgot to add brutal critical. So 12, 22, 29, 33 extra points of damage. He's taking 45 damage.
All right, how much?
45 in total.
Enough. You slice him down. That was enough to kill him.
Just like turns. He just brings his fingers together. It's like makes his claws into his own makeshift spear and literally just spears the guy in the neck and pulls him back out.
All right, that's your turn.
All right, yeah, that is my turn.
Alrighty, second. All right, so first guy, he's gonna try and make you command again. Let's see if this is a rage thing. Roll wisdom save.
Oh my god!
It might only be when you're in rage.
Right?
No, that's the thing. That's the thing. Huh. I kind of want to test this when you're out of rage now to see. But you still pass. It's DC 11.
Oh my god, is it only when I'm in rage? Alright. Okay. So... Anyways... Alex?
Yep. So you fails. Third one is gonna try and command as well. Roll another wisdom save. Because yeah, those two are commanding.
24.
Okay, yeah, you're fine. And then fourth guy is gonna try and attack. That's a 25.
That hits.
All right. Alrighty. Thankfully you're enraged, so this will be halved. 10 cut down half to 5.
Okay.
Sure. Yeah, and second attack. I'm sorry, I'm a little bleh.
You're good.
22 to hit.
That hits.
10 cut down half again.
Sounded like you said 10, cut down half to fucking.
To 5 again, I'm sorry.
I know, it's fine. Okay.
Alrighty, with that, top of the round, it is your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna go to the next one that just tried to attack me.
Mm-hmm.
That is a 21.
Alright, that's the fourth orc. That hits.
This is not the one that I first shot at, correct?
No, the first one, the one he shot at, still it's still 3 feet away from you, and they are still trying to
Okay.
command.
Okay.
Oh, and I forgot. Oh shit, I forgot this. It's fine. Whatever. Here, I would have missed anyway, so it doesn't matter.
All right. He takes 13 damage.
Okay, this one's 19.
Second attack, 16.
That just hits.
Takes 15 more. Last attack, that is a 19. So I know that hits. Oh, I forgot about Colossus Slayer. My bad. I'll just do it on this attack. Takes 18 more. So 13, 15 is 28, 35, 46 damage.
All right, you kill him. You Wolverine him down like the Hugh Jackman you are.
I'm gonna move up to the next. I'm gonna move up to the next orc. And that'll be my turn. I made my 3 attacks.
Okay. This first one is gonna try one last command on you.
Is this the one I'm in front of?
Actually, no. Then yeah, he'll bonus action spiritual weapon this.
I am. Even then, I'm going to use my reaction to make an attack against him because of Mage Slayer. 25.
Hits.
That is 10 damage.
And he had taken, I believe, 12 before, so he's still up.
Okay.
21 to hit you.
That hits.
2 points of damage, mister. Force, so, you know,
That's fine. Still 2? I thought spiritual weapon did more than that.
Yeah, well, it's a D8 plus 1.
Oh. They have a plus
Nothing
1 to their
bad
wisdom.
happens. Is that? Yeah. Alright, that's a hit on the second spear attack.
Okay.
The first one was a nat 1, but I didn't roll enough for it to,
Fair enough.
11 gets down half to 10.
You mean 5?
Yes, my bad.
You're good. Okay. Next one.
Yes. This one is going to command. Roll a wisdom save. This is his last one before he's just going to go in for the hit. Yeah,
14.
He's seen this isn't working, so he's going to rush into you, and then he's going to bonus action spiritual weapon. That is a 21. They hit you.
That hits.
Okay. Well, that's 5 force damage.
Okay.
It is now your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna first attack the one I was just attacking.
Okay.
That is a 30 to hit.
No, that misses. Yeah, that misses. I just decided that he has a 30.5 AAC.
Yeah! It's gonna be 17 damage for the first hit.
Okay, he's taken 20 something before. I believe, what was it?
So 12, 22, and now it's
22.
17, so 39.
He's looking pretty rough, but he still is alive.
22.
Uh, that hits, yeah. Yeah, that hits. Well, no, 30 didn't
14
hit,
more.
so 22 does. Yeah, you claw out his guts.
Alright, last one. Soft 20. I think you said a 16 just hit, so
Yes.
another 14 on him.
Yep. He is, dead. No, my bad. The fourth guy, you said?
Fourth guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Third guy. Oh, yeah, that hits him. That's 14 damage. Not bad.
Alright. The
This
fourth guy.
guy, I'm trying to think what he wants to do. Yeah,
Fair
his
enough.
virtual weapon. We'll go with that bonus action.
Okay.
22 to hit you.
That hits.
You're gonna take another 2 points of damage, mister, because my D8's like ones tonight. It's in the
rough.
Force Spirit, just keeps poking, like, eh.
It's like poking him on the back of the head.
Alright, 21.
That hits.
Look, it's not doing a lot of damage, but it's really annoying. 12 cuts down half to 6.
Okay.
Alright, and that's another nat 1. I'm gonna say with this, you claw his spear, destroying it.
Like tries to spear Armin, just catches it, crushes it, or just like snaps it with his hand.
Like, like he just swipes down with the claws, and he just
Fair
tears
enough.
it into a few pieces. Alright, it is
Fair
your
enough.
turn.
Alright. I'm gonna just straight attack. I'm not gonna reckless. 23. No, that
hits.
hit. 15 points damage.
Alright. 29 so far. Alright.
22.
Okay.
It's another 12.
41. He's still up, albeit barely.
18.
That does hit.
11 more.
With that, how do you want to do this?
Armin basically just literally digs his claws into this orc's abdomen as he's like reeling down. Armin just does one huge swipe and just literally rips his throat out.
Okay. And as you do,
He's a little heavy.
as you're really a little heavy, impressive for the Lord of Cinder.
He turns to see who said that.
You see the hooded woman pulling her hood up as you see a very heavily scarred tiefling. Burn scars, black skin that's molded over with crusty looking flesh. You see she's wearing black armor, looking almost like a dark knight. Give me a sec to find her mini so I can send that to you. Alrighty, it's in here. Where is it? Where the fuck did I put her? Ah, here she is. Long black horns with long black hair. She looks intimidating with a great sword in her hand with a gray waist cape. A, oh, wrong person. As yeah, she looks like she's heavily scarred from fire, looking stretched out and worn as though it was stretched with the aspects of growth from childhood. As that is who you see.
Oh, she looks menacing. And you are?
You've forgotten me. You forgot me so easily after you heard my parents' screams in your mess. As you left me for dead in Orrington.
He squints a little bit in seriousness as he listens to her.
No, she's done. She's done. She's yeah.
Oh. His fists clench. You were there that day.
You may have forgotten me, but I did not have the luxury of forgetting you. It stared at me with every reflection I passed.
You were a survivor then.
I am.
Who are you?
I am your reckoning. We are the instrument of that.
We?
As you turn around, you hear a light chuckle. You hear a light chuckle as you turn around, and you see an older orc with a mohawk in elements of breastplate and a spear and shield on him.
And you are?
He just raises. He just looks down at you. He's an orc, so he's an elder orc, 2 wrinkles, but he's still well over 6 foot. Here for fun. Here for fun. Roll initiative, as I'm gonna send you that mini.
Oh, I don't like the look of that spear.
You shouldn't. Roll me an Arcana check. And if you have anything that gives you advantage, let me know.
Is there stuff is it fiendish in any way because of what Roderick mentioned?
Would you get advantage if it was?
Yes.
Yes, it is.
Arcana check. 8 and 7.
Fucking fuck. I don't know, man. Okay. You're going first. As Lulak is right behind you.
Is he like in? Is he in like 5 feet of me?
Yeah, he was invisible. He is like right on you.
Okay. It's my turn. How far away is Hera, by the way?
She's within 15 feet of you.
Fuck. I'm gonna bonus action rage as this is a moment where I can't necessarily hold back. I'm gonna bonus action rage, and I'm going to his blades are gonna appear in his hands. He's gonna attack actually Ludok. First attack. That is a 22.
That, let me get those sheets up because I need those, will hit.
That is 13 slashing, 16 slashing, and 3 fire damage, so 19.
As you hit it with the fire, you notice it doesn't do as much as you were hoping.
Of course, he's resistant to fire damage.
A lot of things are in 5e. I'm sorry, man. Like that it could be worse. You could be doing poison damage. That's like that is so useless at higher levels. It's sad.
Okay, second attack. That is a 29.
Yeah, that hits. I'm just gonna
Wow, that was minimal damage. 13 and I guess 1. So 14 extra. So
okay.
He takes 32
Okay.
in total right now.
Alrighty. Is that your turn?
Yeah, that's gonna be my turn.
It is now Ludok's turn. I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw.
Is this poison at all?
No.
16?
You fail. Out of curiosity, how much health are you at?
135.
Okay, so good news. This won't kill you.
What?
It'll hurt, but it won't kill you. 10, 16, 24, 30, 40, 70 points of necrotic damage.
70?
Yep.
What the hell did he cast?
As he points a finger at you.
Oh, fuck you.
Finger of death. Though, admittedly, I want you to roll me a history check with advantage. Because you were warned about this, so you know.
28.
Yeah, so, Ludok, you know Utha does not like magic. He should not know magic. That's like a big taboo in Utha, even by both orcs and Goliaths. Garhon is an exception from a modern age. Ludok was very traditional in his rule of the deserts with his orc clans. Something's wrong with that.
See, just like
As you just you
recoils into horrific pain. How do you know that magic?
Things change, little Valoran. That is his turn. It is now Hera's turn. Hera's gonna walk up to you. And... oop, that's a d12. That should not be rolling that. No wonder why I only rolled a 10, and why this looks heavy. That is a 27 to hit you.
That hits.
She is going to do... 12 points of slashing damage, cut down half to 10, or 6.
Okay.
And she's going to do an additional, as you watch her sword glows, 21 points of radiant damage.
Ow.
Alrighty. That is... Give me a sec, I gotta double check the modifiers. That is a 19 to hit you.
That hits.
10, cut down in half to 5. as well as 12 points of radiant damage. So 17 in total.
Ow. Yeah. Okay. All right. Anything else?
Nope. Oh, wait, no, she does get an additional attack. My bad.
She
That's a
does?
13 to hit you.
That misses.
Yep, I figured. That is her turn.
Okay. Realizing that it's is it my turn now?
Yes, it is.
Realizing that this is not good. I'm actually going to take the disengage action and try and flee.
What a surprise. Riding away again. Right, wait,
he like
before
go
you
ahead.
say anything, I just gotta check something real quick because I gotta double check my notes on what she knows. Oh, this is a fucking long list. This is a decent list.
Yeah, I
Running
kind of
away
think
again, just like Julitin.
You know that.
Does he stop at her back?
He stopped for a second. What?
All right, is that your turn?
Here's the thing. He's not running. He rolls out of the way. He rolls out of the way, and then he just fucking starts flying off.
Okay. How far can you get with your flying?
45 feet. As he's actually going to try and fly above the tree line and try and stay out of Ludok's vision, especially because he's a mage.
How far did you have again? I'm sorry.
45 feet.
45 feet, and how much did you run before you flew?
10 feet and then flew away. So he's 35 feet in the air trying
All right.
to...
You're trying to move. I will say you're still within sight. All right. It is his turn. That is a 16 to hit you.
That misses.
I am giving you half cover for this, though, because of the trees. All right, that is a 18 to hit you.
That misses.
I'm sorry, that's a nat 18.
Ooh.
Even with half cover, there's no way that doesn't hit you.
What is he doing exactly? Like,
Blast.
oh, okay, so he's a warlock.
Yeah. You watch as he just holds the spear out as 3 red beams of magical energy pierce try and hit you. You take 12 force damage.
Ow! I'm at 13.
Okay, it is now Hera's turn. Hera runs to where you are and throws a javelin. Actually, let me double check something regarding that spell to see if that would work, because I know her regular smites wouldn't. But what about... Because I gotta double check these other ones. Nope, unfortunately those wouldn't work the way they would, so let's try this. That is a 19 to hit you. You do have half cover. Actually, wait,
oh wait, no.
She ran up
What
to
is
you.
half? I am in the I am in the trees though. Can she still see me through that, or
Yeah, she ran up to you. She has 40 feet of movement, so yes, she could definitely see you.
okay?
So yeah, that's unfortunate. Keep in mind though, you are raging, so well, wait, no, your rage would have ended because you didn't attack, so you aren't.
I did take damage though.
That is true. Then yes. That is going to be 7 cut down half to 3 then. Okay. That is a 19 to hit you again.
That hits.
10 cut down half to 5.
I'm at 5.
Yep. All right. That's a nat 16.
This is probably gonna knock him out of the sky.
That is 10 points damage cut down half to 5.
That's exactly it.
As you fall, you hit the ground as she walks up to you and punches you unconscious. As you feel yourself drifting, just the realms of unconsciousness, you feel a splash hit you as you are awakened suddenly. For the purpose of this, you got a short rest. You appear to be in a cave.
Where, where am I?
If you want, you can roll your die for the
Yeah,
short
I'm,
rest.
I'm gonna go ahead and roll them.
Yep.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's for Ranger. Okay, got those. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll do 5. Six. I have more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh fuck.
Okay. Is that your hit die?
Yeah,
As you are,
I'm doing some math, so.
you're just hit backhanded with a gauntlet. No damage. This is just
Ah,
thematic. As you see
ah.
Era. Sorry, I'm sure you love colluding with the voices that tell you to burn everything. From what I gather, they're still there when you're awake, though.
He he squints slightly in his mind. He's like, he thinks, he's like, he thinks, she does she not? His his eyes go wide slightly.
She backhands you again.
Ah, ah,
I hate
ah.
that handsome face of yours. A day that changed me forever, and you're not even scarred by it.
this meant to be something to get in, get under my skin.
I can't get on. I can't destroy what has no soul. Only make it scream in pain as she just punches you in your gut. To think you wanted to undo what you did. Change yourself back. Change yourself into what you aren't. I don't have that luxury. A murderer and a coward.
Nothing about me.
I
Is Ludok there too?
He's just like in the background snickering at this. I know enough that you use everyone you travel with. What? Missing the knowledge of killing your family? Is that why you led the Goliath to his death?
Came back here for more reasons than my own.
Slaps you again. Like, actually, no, she like punches you in the gut again. Oh, she hates you.
I know.
Oh,
Listen.
please.
I have been punched in the gut before. I know how terrible
Yeah.
it fucking feels.
All you care about is your little cult.
God.
If you had it your way, you wouldn't have to look upon this place again. After all, Valorans run from what they don't like.
You know nothing of me or my family.
I know you have owned them killed. So weak-minded you nearly butcher them. And so cowardice you don't tell the girl how you feel.
His eyes go a little wide. How? How do you know these?
I have been watching you for a long time. Watching you fail to kill the Cambion. Watching you fail to protect anything. And letting others hurt for your mistakes. Just like you did that day. She then takes her pommel and hits you in the kneecap. Not enough to break it or anything, but enough that it is painful.
There's got to be bludgeoning damage to that.
That one, yes. I can't logic my way out of that one.
Yeah.
You take 9 bludgeoning damage. Anything you want to do or say?
What happened that day was an accident. I had no control.
She then just punches you in the gut again. You never cared enough to justify it before. Why start now? I'm sure that Jade Dragon had a delicious meal when your companions finally fought it.
I do is for those I care about, and I am.
Bitch slaps you again as you're saying that. It's all for you. You. You never care about anyone. It's all about trying to forget your mistake. That's why it's an accident. Can't have you take responsibility. It's like passive insight. It's clear she wants you. Like, she fucking hateful.
I get it.
Good job.
Who did you lose that day?
Now you care about that. She then hits you in the gut again.
Oh!
Only took you over a decade to ask. No, the only people who mattered that day were your mommy and daddy.
Did not mean for any of that to happen.
She slaps you again. Wrong. You did. It's why you burn everything in your path.
Did you lose?
Everything. She then just hits you in the gut.
I can't keep making that sound because it actually hurts
No,
my
no, no,
throat
I
if
know, and
I
I'm
do
not
it too
asking
much.
you to. I'm just kind of waiting to see, like, because, like, you're not going to get anything from her.
Is he like tied up or anything, or
Yes, he is very much tied up. They have you tied to a rope here. And they've taken you of all your weapons.
after a moment, as he collects himself, why have you not killed me?
She then grabs your cheek and pulls you in. That's too easy for you. I will make sure you are awake for every cut, every bruise, every bone broken. You will feel the burn like you never have, and you will suffer as I have suffered. And then you will beg for death.
Oh, I do. Before I say what's next, I do want to roll an insight to see if there is any more reason.
Nope, that's it.
That's it.
Oh yeah, no, she just hates you for that day. And then, on top of that, it's like you've been right away from it, where she has had to live with the consequences of it, every fucking day. So, she wants you to suffer.
Through his cheek, through the grabbed cheeks, he goes, "I'm sorry, Hera."
Sorry. You don't get to be sorry. Sorry ran the day you did. You're only sorry because it caught up with you. Be honest. I've been in that head of yours. If it weren't for that little cult, you never have returned here. You just ignore it. Like you do everything you don't like.
I'm here to make amends.
She slaps you again. You're
No!
here because you don't want what you have to be destroyed. After all, only you kill what you love.
I need to think about what I can
Because
say.
I was like, out of game, Armin had no interest in ever coming back here, and you didn't even choose to come here. This was an accident. Speaking of which, I need you to roll me a D100.
32.
Okay, that was severity, so good. You got the edge of what's going to happen. Ludok walks up to her as, like, you have one more response before whatever happens next. By the way, in this cave, as you're trying to get a clear look despite the torture, seems to be a decent base. Like, it looks like there are orcs belonging to Ludok. They seem to have set up shop here.
Armin does remember that what Luna said, which was that Hera was with Hugo and Ludok at the same time, correct? From her vision of the Mystic Forest? Misty Forest?
Repeat?
Um, if I recall correctly, Luna had said that uh her and Ludok were with Carmine, correct? With
Yes.
Hugo from
Yes.
his vision. Okay, I'm gonna keep that in mind for later.
Okay. Do you say anything? You have like only. I will say you have a minute to respond before what happens next.
Oh, you hate me. I know that I have taken everything. I am sorry for that.
She slaps you
I
again.
do.
You continue.
I had no control,
Slaps you again.
and I want, and I want to be better than what I
Slaps you
was.
again. You made your choice. You ran and came by accident. And you are not better. You will only be a monster for me to mount on my wall. As she begins to draw a sword, Luak is up. Enough. He's already in enough pain. Wait. Wait until the morning. Let it be fresh. Draw it out, remember? She then punches you in the gut, like leaning
You,
in as you bend over. You are nothing more than a coward and a murderer. As she begins to walk away, Lulak snickers. She fucking hates you.
company she is with does not exactly make that better.
You referring to me or the pasty one?
Both.
Hugo hasn't been around her in a long time. As for me, she has her uses when she's like this.
You get that magic. You are traditional.
Yeah, I was. Times change. Honor, integrity, traditions, all weaknesses that I've cast aside. What you need to know is if you don't help him, he'll save your brother to kill last.
His eyes go wide. He.
He says it, by the way, the tone he says he with like a capital H with a reverence.
Does he have the spear?
Yeah, he
In
does.
did he give you something like that as well? And your magic?
It's been useful. Can't wait to figure out how you get them all killed down there, bud.
That explains the bad company Hera is with.
She doesn't know, and she doesn't care. I'm gonna spoil this for your tiny little brain. Nothing you say to her is gonna get through her. She's gonna make you suffer. Almost as much as he would. Almost. She lacks his creativity. But in the end, he knows you're coming. And we both know he doesn't have to lift a finger for you to get them all killed. After all, you're the reason why. You're the reason why he is like that. Makes sense. You're the reason they'll die. Good chatting with you, kid. He pats you on the back. Rest well. You'll need it.
When your god dies, I'll come for you next.
Yeah, he might die. You won't live to see it. Uh,
How many orcs are there, by the way?
Actually, as you say that, you blink, and suddenly you're outside in the forest.
Was it a dream
You're
sequence?
out. No, you're just out of the chair. You are out. You are still bruised and everything. Just for whatever reason, you just. I actually need to roll a con save.
You need me to roll a con save?
Yes, because of the nature of this.
15.
You feel violently ill and vomit as you just experience teleportation within a second, like within literally no time. Like it happened instantly, no casting. It just happened to you.
He let me go?
No, he didn't. Like I said, you instantly you like the label like this from his perspective. There was just it wasn't a blink and you miss it. There was no nanosecond. It's just you were suddenly there in like within 0 seconds, and it was the sensation of teleportation all within within that frame. So it came as a rush to you, and you threw up, but you are free from the chair and everything.
But he teleported me away?
No, he didn't. Do you look around?
Yeah, I look around.
You see a pigskin tiefling girl, looks to be around Omen's age, with blue hair and very imposing looking archmage roges.
What? Where am I? Who are you?
You have information. I needed it. Getting you out the camp was easier.
Who are you?
Don't bother running. This isn't what you think it is. Let's just say that you'll find yourself back to me. Roll me our contract, see if you can recognize what she is saying. DC 18.
7.
No idea what the fuck she's talking about.
Alright. I will not. He's like picks himself up. I will not run then.
Smart. Now, you and your companions from the reports travel with the tiefling. What happened to her?
If, are you speaking of. Who are you speaking of?
I
Because
speak of
he wants to know which
I
one.
speak of Alicia, or Omen, as she adopted.
She is gone. She has been gone for some time.
She died.
Not exactly.
What then?
Magically imprisoned. Who are you?
Another woman. You would know them as the Fool of Oquentia. What is
His
of
eyes
them?
his
You
eyes
just
go
told me.
wide. Go ahead and finish before I say what's next.
When was the last time you had seen them?
Are you are you Governor Sorry?
That is my name. What I am right now is the person who decides what happens to you. Answer carefully.
You want to know of Aravari?
When was the last time you saw the Fool of Aquentia?
Shoutan.
I apologize for the trouble they have caused you. I am looking into a method of unsealing that. For now, if she is alive, is she alive?
She is alive and well, actually.
She raised an eyebrow at that.
We have okay, so question. For out of game, or if I remember, did they say that as long as Arvi remained in that area, the
Area, yeah,
fools
the Fool couldn't return to her.
Aravari has been freed of the fool's grasp to some extent.
Specifics.
I get the feeling that this is not something where I can necessarily be where I can necessarily try to lie as she just saved my ass. In Xiaotan we met a shaman of some kind. She
Mm,
she cast well, it's I mean kind of. It's kind of like that.
just Armin doesn't know the specifics in game. I'll put it like that.
Yeah, that's why I said it. That's why I
Mhm.
said a shaman of some kind. She was casting a she was casting an area of forbiddance while we held off the fool. When it was cast, it was removed from Arvari, but she said that Arvari cannot leave the area without the fool returning.
Then she is safe.
You want to know about Alicia?
You said she was magically imprisoned.
Yes.
Then that is all I need to know. Once there was a good soul behind it. I had hoped to save her from her path. It seems I was too late for that. If the fool is gone, then that is a victory in of itself. You have my thanks.
I want to give me a sec to what I want to say. What will you do now?
Though I doubt the Lord of Cinder would come back to Orrington unless he had unless he needed something from here.
Yes, it was not intentional to return at this time. We were hoping to return a little bit later.
She raises an eyebrow at you, being like, uh-huh, you wanted to return here.
I will say, he was planning on returning.
Yes, but you wanted to return here.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah. You were gonna come here because you had to. There was no want involved.
Okay, I came here because I had to come here. Want is another word.
It is a false word. Why did you need to come here? From what I understand, beyond the Empress propaganda, you're not one for titles.
Propaganda. Besides the title that she has given me.
Has spread more fear than you realize.
What do you mean?
Don't be so naive. The Empress wanted you to be a beacon of fear. The tales tell of the Lord of Cinder who attained his status by murdering his family. With a display of his great infernal power, and then left to hurt the Goliaths and orcs of Uther to better pave the way for Oington upon a desert of glass. Or something to those effects.
He turns slightly. He's like, she wanted a beacon of fear to control.
Don't blame her. This is on you.
What happened?
You ran. You didn't come home. And you let a madwoman who wished to control you decide your legacy for you. Do not get me wrong, I am grateful to you. That does not, nevertheless, that does not stop me from pointing out your idiocy. Albeit endearing idiocy.
I ask you. How do I want to word this? I'm sorry. I am not great at these kinds of things.
It's kind of why Armin's like the antithesis, like is the anti-Orrington.
I do not want that to be my legacy. I want something different.
So why have you come to Orrington then, endearing idiot? And
We
do
wish to.
us, I
Go
was
ahead.
just gonna say, and do us both a favor. Do not lie. You are not nearly versed enough in your home country to be anywhere close to good at it.
We want Orrington's aid.
To do what?
She asked that. Sorry. Sounded like
Yes,
because for a
yeah.
second it sounded like your voice.
To do what exactly?
Do you know of the of anything regarding Pragwa, the conflicts going on there?
The cult of Athudan has taken full control. We are very aware of the situation.
Do you know what the Empress wishes?
For us to stand idly by, though unfortunately she does not trust me with the grand scale of this. So you seek Orrington's aid against this cult. You know the Empress will not give that, so I will rephrase your objective. You are here to take the throne of Orrington away from the Empress in order to get our aid.
His neck tenses slightly because she put right on the money.
She looks at you. For a man who does not want his legacy to be one of death, assassinating an Empress is a poor way to start that. Relax, she cannot hear. Though I will give you more comfortable lodgings. With that, you watch as the foliage shifts around you as as the forest transforms into a table with some decent ale and a fireplace that warms you up decent. For out of game purposes, that you're in her demiplane.
Oh, great. Now I'm at her. Now I am completely vulnerable now, as she can do pretty much anything she wants to me.
She hasn't killed you yet, so you know.
Yet.
But yeah, the last thing she said was, for a man who wants to change his legacy, assassinating an Empress is an interesting start, to say the least.
Assassination is an option, not the option I am hoping for.
You know who the Empress is.
I know.
You know what she represents?
Every aspect of Orrington. Yes.
And you want Orrington's aid against the cult.
Yes.
Then assassination is the option you do not wish to call it. It makes no difference if you're going to, whether you slit her throat in the middle of the night, poison her tea, or try and kill her straight up. It is your objective, no?
It is. Then is.
Repeat. I'm sorry, you were
I know, he was quietly. It is. I. As you can tell, there was reasons that I did not want to come back here.
Of course not. That meant confronting what you did.
What I did was an accident that is being overplayed by the Empress.
What you did was enough for you to exile yourselves to the harsh deserts of Uther for basically your entire life. And she did not give you that punishment. And that was you and you alone.
I know. I know it was.
So you did it. At least in your mind. The second you make peace with that, the sooner you can forgive yourself. But I am not the therapist. I am merely the one you are negotiating with.
We want someone who is willing to act against the cult of Athadan
Your goal
and is
says.
strong enough to hold power.
Then your options are very limited. Whatever the Empress's plans, most of the nobles of Orrington would do the same as she, albeit far less competently.
You do the same?
No. I'm not so ignorant as to think that the cult would not be a threat. To unite to destroy them would be the more advantageous move for the longevity of everyone, powerful and powerless alike. But to depose the Empress is something I am not capable of. Not alone, anyways.
You, if you stand against her, with us you will not be alone.
What guarantee do I have that you can stand against her? You have the mages and the members of the Uthian Congress between you and her. You have Lord Cass and Lady Tristane. What guarantee do I that you could stand against all those, even if we were to work together?
You are the governor of Alberton. Do the armies and soldiers here not follow you?
They fear the Empress far more than they have ever loved me. And that's not guaranteeing all of them wouldn't betray me. I would hypothetically have enough, at least to keep them off, but that still leaves the Uthian Congress, Lord Cass, Lady Tristane, and the Empress herself. Not to mention the fact that there is a traitorous paladin of Tiefling who wants you especially dead and will kill anyone you care about to prove a point. She has been a nuisance for some time. She leads the Hollow Death, an organization that has been troublesome. They stole from the Emperor's scrying orb of telepathy.
His eyes go a little wide at that, realizing that's how she's been keeping an eye on him.
Mm-hmm.
Then I wish to know if by some chance the Empress is removed, would you step in?
If I were to help you kill her and I got the throne, I can certainly promise I won't interfere. The cult would be dangerous. I could see them. I would want them destroyed. But therein lies the problem. Can you do that? And war is opportunities for traitors to seek power, for schemers to rise, for plotters to ascend. I am powerful, I can handle myself. But I am not. But I am not invincible, nor do I carry the weight of the Empress. I could provide help at least on to make a difference. After that, there is always the chance that someone ascends and continues out whatever plan the Empress had.
He just like sighs and he puts his like buries his face in his hands for a moment, just
If you thought this was going to be easy,
I never thought that.
then you don't deserve to be frustrated. You knew what you were getting into. Now, admittedly, if you were to
I
kill
answer
it.
your what? Told you twice. What? What's Liz's email? Hang on, Alex.
No good. Hmm.
Sorry. Uh, Go ahead with what you were gonna say.
He's basically saying like if you were to take out some of the competition, like the other lords, that would help, but there's still that threat, and she doesn't necessarily believe that you can defeat the Empress.
Well, not while she has her entire Congress and her bodyguards with her.
From what I understand, the Empress sought to use you, and from my last reports I got, it seems you had fallen for the plan. I have not heard of the Shadowcloak's demise.
I I do not like being controlled.
No one likes
So,
being controlled. But the fact is that you still fell for her plot. I meant what I said. You are an endearing idiot. But how can you expect me to put my faith in you? And your ability to kill the Empress? Perhaps you could start by telling me how exactly did that plan fail?
one of my allies realized that I was being magically controlled,
Hmm.
and they
Hmm.
I would like to, before I say any further, I would like to at least try an insight to
Sure.
see if there's any other intentions. Fuck me. 16.
Nah, I don't know, man. Armin just
They
it's Orrington. You're not just everyone has a double meaning somewhere at some point. So who knows what her intentions are.
they
Hmm.
they used a dispel to get rid of the effect of the magic. That's not a lie.
As far as I'm aware, none of you all have that sort of healing magic. The satyr is the exception. The Kalishtar, at least. We know about that. We have one of their friends in one of the. You'll find out eventually. For now, though. So did this say? So did this Kalishtar heal you?
No.
Who did?
One of my friends, they had a scroll of remove curse.
Then I give them credit for thinking ahead. Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
I ask, why am I still here then? If
You are an endearing idiot. I want to see you succeed. I also want to believe you can. A man who does not believe himself seldom gets others to believe in him.
I'm trying, sorry. I am.
Bold of you to use my name rather than my title. Were I any other governor, you would have been killed for lesser insults.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
Hmm. Hmm.
It is harder than I thought. Especially being back here.
Hmm.
To be honest, I do feel like I belong in Uther far more than I do here.
Undeniably. You are many things, and Ointinian is not one of them. With the little respect you do have, you are a simple creature. A kind-hearted one, I can tell. You do care for people, but a simple one.
Simple is clearly the word because I do not know what to do.
No one ever does. Those who do are pretending or tend to not be the ones who should decide what comes next. I will tell you what. I do require the the Hollow Death dealt with. Their leader is gone. She hates you. If you wish it, you probably could lure her somewhere. If you wish me to aid you in that fight, I will. Otherwise, you will have to take care of those two yourself.
He thinks for a moment because asking for help really is something that Armin doesn't like to do.
Well, in that case, that's I would say either a wisdom or charisma saving throw of your choice, bud.
Okay, well, here's the thing. It's not it's not like in terms of like
I'm
something he has
aware,
to
but I'm also putting it like this. Consider what he's seen and what he's afraid of. That's why I'm recommending that check.
wisdom charisma save.
You don't
So
have to.
what?
But after that vision, the realm of Jim. Hmm.
Give me a second. Give you the chance. I will. Well, now here's the thing. If I did not do the stuff with Snow's World, I would roll a save. But given what was said to him, he looks down for a moment, he goes, "Can you please help me, Governor? I cannot take those two on my own. I need your help."
Very well. Now, out of game, I want to give you the risk because you deserve that. This is a soul session. That means I'm going to be a little bit more kind.
What
If
do you
you
mean?
bring her, there is a chance she could die. She is one of those options that you can do that will guarantee be better than the Empress. She's probably one of your better ones. Are you sure you want to bring her as Richard? You have many options here, but I want to be fair and transparent because I also know that Armin will kick himself in the ass, and you will too if the worst happens. Hmm.
Oh, I need a fucking minute to think on that one. Can we take like a quick break?
No, you're good. That's why I was like, yeah, I was gonna say take a break because yeah, no, like this is a important decision.
Yeah.
Yep, hello everyone. Hello, future us watching. Yeah, no, Harmon's a predicament. No, honestly, for anyone who's curious, I do want him to succeed, and I want to make sure he has all the information. Like in these solo sessions, and I'm gonna do this with everyone when it comes to decision making, there are choices that they could make that can like really affect the landscape of this. I want them to be able to make the best possible choice because yeah, no, like this is like I don't want them to feel like they are railroaded into picking Hugo, for example. Like yes, Hugo would be a very secure, very safe option, but it is an option that I don't think many of them would want to take. I know one person in the party does, but that doesn't mean everyone does. I don't want them to feel railroaded, so I want them to be able to make the smartest decision possible, so that way they have a chance. Now, I will say yes, Armin very likely couldn't take care of those two, but yeah, like there's always more going on than behind the scene. Huh. Not that I had chat, but you know, I always like the idea of answering questions and stuff. I can't really do that in recording, so you know, oh well. Case close. Ah, I hope he comes back soon, just because, you know. Oh, I had to vamp by myself. Yay. Boopy boba doo ba doo ba doobie doo. I don't know. Oh, by the way. Oh, welcome
Back.
back. Welcome back. So, you ready to decide?
I heard, oh, by the way, were you gonna say something?
I was gonna say something with recording, but don't worry about it.
Oh,
So, what are you deciding?
I don't think that I can take Hera, Ludok, and whatever orcs that they have with them all on his own is the problem.
Okay. Unless you can think of a way to get Hera by yourself or anything, then it seems like you have your choice.
He thinks for a second, he goes, wait, are you able to you brought me out of there, correct?
I did.
Are you able to do the same to her?
Not with the means of which I did it to you. Not today. And once you're gone, which she has realized by now, she isn't going to stay.
Because I hmm, then
Sorry?
he thinks I would rather not have you not have you die or risk dying. I might be able to lure her out on her own. That is assuming that Ludok does not follow her.
Do as you will. I will say that was a decent enough save at the end there, endearing idiot.
Well, I think I have someone to contact.
I would recommend resting before you go. The
I
exit will
used all my
be
short rest. I'm just kidding.
use a long rest, you idiot. You'll get your ages back and all your other resources. God, you really on from this place. We figured this out millennia ago.
She was gonna say the exit. What was it, Alex? The exit?
The exit will just put you in the forest after a long rest. Back in the cave, actually, my bad. And Zari just looks at you. They are gone. And this is where I leave you. If you succeed, we shall just simply give me a location to meet your group. If you don't, you'll be dead, and none of this would have mattered.
Before she leaves, goes, Governor, thank you. One second.
Because oh yeah, right. I was gonna say, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Everything good?
Yeah, everything's good. Just I keep having to shit. Anyways, he before she leaves, he says, thank you.
Don't thank me. Worst case, I just made this a stay of execution.
And he goes as she leaves,
She just teleports out.
he pulls out a sending stone. All right. What do I want to say here?
You have 25 words, make it count. Also, you do might want to hurry up because this is getting late.
I know. I will say oh god. I will face you alone. Do not bring your pet. back to the caves. And we will settle this. You and me.
Persuasion. With advantage. She hates you enough.
15?
Alright. You hear back? Chapel 5 miles from the cave. Meet there. Yeah, she's gonna make you fight in a fucking chapel.
Here's the problem. I know for a fact that fucking Ludok is gonna be there too. I can't face them both. I feel like I can't face them both alone. But he made his choice.
Alright, as you go, it takes you about an hour, I would say, again, Ranger, to get there. And you arrive in the wooden building, where inside all you see is Hera, greatsword in hand.
Where is he?
Not in here.
Okay, first off, I want to insight.
He is not in here.
Then
Roll
maybe
it.
he should stay out there. 18?
He's not in there. That's all you got.
I am going to. Is this like closed where there doesn't look like there's any like openings to like look inside?
Well, there was the door you entered, which is closing behind you.
Oh, it closes behind him.
Yeah. And then you hear something hit the door, like as if placed against it.
Just her and him.
Jess. Uh-huh. Roll your perception.
I kind of figured. 24.
You smell something burning.
You fucker.
Oh, Hera's in there, by the way. That perception, she's not an illusion. But you do smell smoke with the by the door.
So that is your play.
I will kill you, or I will beat you, and I will let your body burn as mine did. You'll wear your sins as I have. You won't escape this unscarred. You will finally suffer for all you did. And when you crawl out desperate and gasping for air, know that this will seem like a mercy compared to the pain I have in store for you. Thank Ludok. He gave me an inspiration for this. Anything you want to say before this all goes down?
Have you ever considered who might have started all of this, even before me?
I don't care. You did it. You ran. You made your choices. And even now, you're trying to escape accountability.
No. As he summons his blades, I'm done running.
That's right. You are. Initiative.
22.
I'm going to choose some unique battle music for this one.
Ooh. No way! Oh!
Because this isn't really a fight. Alright. Your turn.
I will bonus action rage. As I will make my attacks again. I'll move up and make my attacks against her. 31.
That hits. She's a tiefling, so she has the fire damage.
She's a tiefling. Yeah.
19.
13. 19. Second attack. 18.
18 will just miss.
Okay. That'll be my turn. That's my action, bonus action.
Okay. She... what do I want to do? Because this is psychological warfare as well. She wants you to suffer. Let's see. No. This is what she's gonna do. She's gonna bonus action cast a spell, and you watch her sorting knights in flames.
What is it? Green flame blade?
You'll see. I need to see if she hits you. The first attack, that is a 11 to hit you.
That misses.
That is a 17 to hit you.
That misses.
That is a 27 to hit you.
That does hit.
I need you to make me a con save.
Oh, Searing Smite. 19?
You succeed. As you're hit with a fire, you'll take the fire damage, but you're resistance, so, you know.
How much do I take, though? Because actually...
You're raging, so 14 cuts down half to 7. And 3 cuts down to 1. So 8 in total. And she will Divine Smite on that. She will use the second level. $14, 20, 23 points of radiance.
23 points, right? Ooh.
Yep. Alrighty, that is her turn.
All right. I'm gonna make my first attack. 17, I know misses. 28.
That hits. Well, production's already done for me.
Yeah, actually, an extra point of fire damage because of the fire damage that he took.
Fair enough.
Okay.
Third. Yep. By the way, the chapel's starting to get more ablazed.
$26. I did not declare reckless, so it doesn't apply.
But that does hit.
10. I wish I did, but oh well.
Yeah, it's one of those things where
13.
It's like... Yeah, alrighty.
14.
Yep. Alrighty, that is your turn.
That is my turn.
As she's decently fine, she looks at you. I'm no saint. But you will suffer for everything. Alrighty. 21, or stop, my bad, stop 20.
That hits.
I need you to make me a con save.
Soft 20.
You're fine, but she will do the second level smite again. So first off, let's get this damage. Five already, it's already reduced, so 5 for the regular. $23 more points of radiant. Second attack, because she's already used the bonus action, so she
3.
can't use that again. Natural 20.
Ooh.
She will use a third level slot. However, I will keep my rule. Crits don't. Yeah, it doesn't apply for the critical.
Smites don't apply for crits.
I know. 23 cuts down half to 11. $24 radiant.
How high up is the chapel, by the way?
It's a single story only.
Shit.
Yeah. These aren't exact. I'm not doing this to be mean. I'm just doing this because these are makeshift ones that are decently built, but obviously won't have the majority of budget. The fact that they have this much space is kind of lucky. Think of Midwestern American Chapel for context. Alrighty. And then third attack. That would be an 18.
That misses.
Okay, then that is her turn. You know what's sad? Wasn't enough you took them. You made me devote my entire life to something as insignificant as you.
Me? I want to actually try and I actually want to try and rip the sword out of her hands.
Athletics.
I have advantage because of raging. Fuck, really?
Nah, I'm sorry. She rolled a 19. I'm sorry, man.
Wow, even with advantage I rolled a fucking 5. Alright, I'm gonna try again.
Okay. Before you
actually, you know what? Fuck. Go ahead.
Okay, are you rolling or not? I need to know.
I won't.
I was gonna declare the DC before you roll, so that way you know what you were looking for. But anyways, that was one of your attacks.
Actually, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna try again.
Are you sure? I was kidding.
One of the... Was it you were? What do you mean?
I was kidding. I was kidding when I said that. All right, look. She rolled 27. You had to roll higher than a 27.
What?
You're trying to wrestle the sword, but it just doesn't work. That's your second attack, and I will say your bonus action is you have to hit, so that is your turn, unless you have any other bonus actions.
Oh, I do have one.
Go ahead.
I made you do nothing. You devoted everything. That was your choice. And you know what? I'm done holding back. I am going to actually use my bonus action to activate my Devilish Mantle.
Okay. You do so. She'll take the so-and-so cut down half the 7. Cut down half the 3 for her, because, tiefling.
Yeah.
She will try this one last time. Let's see if this hits. Alright, that is a 12 to hit you.
That misses.
Okay. That is a 22 to hit you.
That hits.
One more con save for me.
Soft 20.
Alright, you won't be caught on fire this time. 7, 11, plus 16. 8 in total. Already halved. With, I'm going to add her second level smite. 5, 12, 18. Also, I forgot to add one last time. 24 damage.
Okay.
Alrighty, second attack.
You mean third attack?
Third attack, yeah, 22.
That hits. I'm hurting.
13 got down half to 6.
Okay.
You don't get it. Everywhere I looked, I was marked as the Lord of Cinders, victim. Every time I look in the mirror, all I saw was your actions. You didn't make me do anything. My life was defined by you the moment you set that chapel ablaze. You aren't the victim here. All right, your turn.
I'm going to make my first attack. I'm gonna reckless actually. That is a 30.
Okay.
That is 9, 18, 19.
Also, by the way,
I'm
I
I'm
already marked the
consistently
hard
rolling a
mode.
3.
Yeah, right? that is kind of weird. All right, go ahead.
Second attack. That is a 19.
That just hits. Well, you rolled a 4 this
11,
time.
11, 2. So 16. Third attack. 27. I know that hits. 20 more. And my life was defined before I was even born. It was always controlled by others. I ran because I was a scared child.
Poor you. The worst thing that happened to you was you ran.
The worst thing that happened was that I watched everyone I cared about, and many innocents die that day.
So did I. The difference is I couldn't run from it. You did. And that's what makes you worse than me. I stayed and dealt with it. You just ran when you didn't like what you saw.
Because you were not responsible for it.
Neither were you. After all, you didn't stay to take that. You never were. For all that self-blame, for all your self-righteousness, you never took accountability. You're not here because you want to atone. You're here because you have no choice. You're here burning it up because the voices never left. Everything is not your fault. And that's how you live with yourself. Can't be your fault. How convenient. Alright, it's her turn. That's a 26 to hit you.
Hits.
She's gonna use her last smite on this. Alrighty, so I'm gonna do.
Was this a divine smite or was this a searing smite?
This is a divine because she's out of her, so she can't cast that. And she
Okay.
only has one third level left, and she's gonna use that on the DPS.
Fair enough.
All right. 4 cut down in half already. Ooh, fuck me. 16, 20. $31 points of damage.
Okay.
You've never taken accountability for any of it. And even now, you're deflecting like you always have. Here's the Cinder Lord, King of the Ashes. Except he'll call it black snow so he can live with himself. 13, by the way, that hit 13 cut down in half to 6. All right. And 19.
That hits.
7 cuts down in half to 3. But when push comes to shove, he'll bring the flames again to save his own sorry hide. Make no mistake, Lord of Cinder. This is who you've always been. Same as me. The difference is I don't have the luxury of denial. At this point, the chapel is engrossed in flames with what you're doing, as well as her. I need you to roll me a D100.
19.
Okay, you avoided any collapse, so this chapel could still probably stand for another round.
I'm gonna make my first attack. I'm gonna reckless. It's 26.
Okay.
That is wow, 3 8s. So 8, 16, and 20.
Okay, by the way, I've already added the 3 from the mantle.
Fair enough.
Yep, don't worry, I've been keeping track of that. Second attack.
Natural 20.
All right, go ahead and hit her. This might do it. How do you want to do this?
8. As he makes his first attack towards her, she tries to swipe at him. He hits her in the side of the head, knocking her down. He actually is not killing her yet. And he like spins her around, and he just like rips the shield away, throws the sword to the side.
Sword away. She doesn't have
The sword away.
Yeah.
Or the sword away.
Yeah.
Oh, she had a shield, my bad.
Yeah, no, she's great sword, remember?
Oh, right. I didn't hear the great sword.
Yeah, great sword. She just has +1 armor.
His devilish mantle fades away. Do you think that I was deflecting blame for that entire time? My entire life? No. I blamed myself for all of it. For decades.
Poor you. Except you didn't let anyone else punish you. You did that yourself.
Exactly.
Oh, that's not accountability. That's cowardice at its finest. She struggles to get up.
He just like plants his foot on her chest.
I need to roll me another D100 because you're Satan's chapel.
Actually, if the actually no, I have a 55.
Fuck. Debris begins to shift and fall from overhead. I need you to make me a deck save. You have advantage because danger sense.
26.
You manage to dodge out of the way, but it falls separating you and her. It seems to trap her.
It seems to trap her.
Yeah, like you had her underfoot. She couldn't get up in time. The debris is on her legs.
He thinks for a second. He's about to run. He's gonna run to her. He's gonna try and grab, even though it's burning, he's not gonna care. He's gonna try and help get that debris
Athletics
off
with
her.
disadvantage, because while you're resistant, it's still you're trying to grab flaming fucking things.
May I try and rage? Just make it a straight roll.
You may, I'll allow it.
Natural 20.
You managed to lift it off her, but her legs are fucking shattered. There's nothing you can do.
He's just gonna grab the back of her, the back of her collar.
She slaps your hand away. No. You murdered me this time. Have the decency to not be in denial about it. When I find you,
he grabs her. Shut the fuck up.
athletics, she is
And
resisting.
live.
She's actively resisting this. Before you roll,
Oh, go ahead.
DC 22.
Sorry.
She slaps your hand away. When I find you in hell, know that I will be the arbiter of your torment. You won't get the benefit of having yourself you won't have the benefit of giving yourself slack for your sins. Roll me one more D100.
53.
Above 50. Debris falls down and crushes her. She did not want to be saved. I'll just say that out of game, she did not want to be saved. Not by him. What does Armin do?
He's like gonna cough and he's gonna try and find a way out.
The wood's weakened. You could probably just brute force your way out.
Can he just try and break his way out?
Sure, athletics. If you want to use an outrage, you may.
I will.
Yeah, this is like
29.
you like the Kool-Aid Man of trauma and boiling. You manage to crash your way out of the wall as the chapel begins to collapse.
And as he busts his way out,
Yep, you dodge roll out.
takes a moment
And
to go ahead.
all you hear is this. Slow clapping as you see Ludok condescendingly look at you. Well
I'm
done.
gonna use my regeneration actually. That helps. It says well done.
Very well done.
I expected you to still be here.
I have to say, when push came to shove, he had you nailed.
Sorry, what was that last part when push comes to shove?
I have to say, when push came to shove, he had you nailed dead to rights. Truly
Is that
not.
so?
Oh, he wasn't done. Truly not more articulate of view into the future. So is that when Armin says that that's so?
No, not too articulate a view into the future.
Yeah, basically saying like basically he's fancily saying he predicted that like he was right, full on the money.
Congratulations. He made a prediction.
Oh my dear boy, you don't realize what you've done, what's happened here, do you?
What?
She was always going to die. She was weaker than you. She was always going to fall. But that wasn't what mattered here. Incredible for a man of self-blame like yourself. You don't see what this is, do you?
What is so significant about this?
He told me. All your life you ran. You blamed yourself. You put yourself in exile. The deserts made you strong. But the one thing you held was that you weren't in control. It was something that was forced upon you. Look to that burning chapel, boy. Smell its cinders. You completed your work. We gave you another chance. We let you go back. And you let your anger take hold. You let her die this time. You finished the job. And it was all your choice this time.
He smirks. Is that what you think?
Oh, don't give me that condescension. That act of defiance, that drivel of how you're better. Even if you tried to save her, you put her in that position to begin with. You could have broken out, dragged the fight outside the chapel, but you didn't care. You wanted her gone, you wanted her dead for your own ends. That's the truth this time. It's a rare thing to be given a second chance and to make the same mistake willingly.
This time, I gave her the chance.
And that's what you do again. You're gonna hold on to that desperately. It wasn't your fault. She chose to die. Did you even think to look to see if there are other people inside?
Okay.
You don't know if he's
With the
bullshitting or
with
not. He's not bullshitting. You don't know if he's bullshitting. Before you go into Richard defense mode, this is a matter of does Armin think he's bullshitting him here?
I would like to roll an insight to see if he's bullshitting.
Sure. Wait, before you roll...
Uh, that,
Let me say the DC
oh,
before you roll it.
okay. Fuck. I'm at my screen.
He rolled a nat 15. I'm sorry, man.
That's
You can't
fine.
tell. There could have been people down there you don't know. And it's too late to get to them, even to find remains, if there were.
His eyes go a little bit wider.
I'm not gonna say he believes him. You just don't know.
You were just trying. He like closed his eyes. You were trying to get in my head.
Oh no. This was a gift. You see, he wanted you to know who you are. Doesn't matter what he'll tell you. You made your choice. And you made it this time. Can't run from that, little boy. Believe me. Don't believe me, it doesn't matter. You could have done so many other things. But you let yourself burn. You let yourself feel. No wonder you're gonna leave them all to die. Seems to be your track record. Well, this has been a great interaction, little boy. But me and my orcs will leave this godforsaken country. We have his work to do. Armin, if you wish, you may roll a wisdom or charisma check of your choosing in order to decide how he recovers from this. And the DC is based on whether you believe him or not, because, as I said, you Do not know. So it's a character choice whether you believe him that there were people in there.
He he believes that there could have been people in there.
Okay, roll wisdom save.
16.
So the DC is based on this. It was a DC 10 if you didn't believe him, a DC 15 because of one important fact. It's
What?
Morthos. There's always a double entendre. He's always a trickster. You never know what to think with him. Armin's gut reaction is usually to deny anything Morthos says. This is in Armin's mind, this is just probably another one of his tricks, another one of his grand machinations to make him suffer. It has to be. Hera could have been saved, maybe, but she let herself die. You try to save her. She let herself die in the end. She'd rather die than accept anything good about you. It has to be one of his machinations. It has to. Therefore, should you let it hold power over you, the choice is yours. You passed.
Just to trick Morthos. As he like turns to towards the burning chapel.
Well, it turns out an endearing idiot can do something right. You see Zari next to you.
He hears her. He's still just looking forward.
I will meet with your group. You held up your end of the bargain. I will hold up my end. I will hear you out and decide from there.
I will message you when time is right.
Idiot.
He turns.
The Empress is good at manipulation. Put your head on straight. Whatever you are feeling from this sense of trauma, do yourself well to learn how to forgive yourself for it. Otherwise, she points out during chapel, that may be a perfect metaphor for what is to come.
He looks straight at the burning chapel again. I will not. I will not be her monster. No anyone's.
No. Be your idiot. And with that, that's where we end your solo session.